Yes, children. So finally we understood that more and more goods and services along with the investments and even the technology are moving from one country to another country. Okay, so we can see that there is a close relationship between many countries compared to earlier. Yes or no, children? So apart from not only the goods and services are moving, investments are moving, technology only moving from one country to another country. Is this the only way to have a connection between the other countries? No, there is the other way is also there, that is movement of people between countries. So that is the reason, not only the one way, that is connecting the countries, that is the sending goods and services, or it may be the foreign investment, or it may be the technology. Not only the ways, even the one more way is that movement of people from one country to another country. So what are the main reason people will be moving from one country to another country, children? Yes, exactly. That is in search of better income, are in search of better jobs, are in search of better education. Even you people also may have got the dreams that you have to move to abroad for the better education, or else you people have some dreams to join on a big companies, in some abroad companies. So that is common for the people. So this is the one more way to have a connection between many countries. Okay, but what happens nowadays, due to some lot of restrictions, this movement is quite less. Okay, getting visa, the country's restrictions also leads in a reduction in the movement of people from one country to another country. Okay, yes, children. And the next, the thing is, we are seeing about the factors that have enabled globalization. What are the factors which is influencing the globalization, are enabling the globalization? The first one, it is rapid improvement in technology, and the next one, it is liberalization of foreign trade and the foreign investment policies. Okay, in today's class we'll see about rapid improvement in technology, how technology is influencing the globalization. And then in the next class we'll see about liberalization. Okay, yes, children. Technology. So we know that technology, the improvement in the technology, are changing in the technology, is one of the factor which is helping for the globalization. Yes or no, children? So earlier, integration of technology, earlier and all we didn't have this much the changed our integration of a technology, but now we can see the rapid changes in the technology. So that is a one of the major factor which is enabling the globalization. Okay, guys, remember, technology is a major factor which is enabling the globalization. Okay, yes. And the next ones, we can see that transportation technology. So earlier, how we used to travel, children? What are the modes we were using? What about that, the time consumption it was taking, at the price of that, the movement, all those things compared to earlier? Now we can see a lot of changes in that. Okay, that's what here they're telling, transportation technology. Just imagine how it was earlier, and now how the what are the changes we can see in that, this transportation. Earlier we could have seen only the road transportation, railway transportation, and then yes, water transportation. But then now we can see the varieties of transportation, and which will help for the to reduction in the time consumption, the movement of goods, the movement of technology, from one country to another country, the time consumption has been reduced, and then the cost or the prices which we have to pay for that, the expenses on transport also started to reduce. Okay, hope you guys understood, right? Transportation technology. And apart from this, Apart from the transportation technology, there is one more which is very much important technology which we are using in globalization are nowadays. Without that technology, even now we could have not taken this online classes also. So that is what information and communication technology. Okay. So this is one of the important factor, children. Okay, information and communication technology is very much important, the factor which is influencing or enhancing this globalization. Okay, so how it is helping, or what are the ways we can see telecommunication, and the many ways, many modes we can see in this, the technology, that is ICT. You people know that how it is very much important, ICT nowadays. So in all the fields, in all the fields, we can see this information and communication technology, how faster it is growing, all those things. Okay. Yes. So coming to the telecommunication, are the communication, we can see, the computers, fax, internet, mobile phones, all those things which is involved in this communication process. Okay, this is, the communication modes we can see, the varieties, computers, laptops, mobile phones, and fax, internet facilities, all those things also we'll be considering. Okay, it is just helping us to get the information from the many places of the world. Even if it is a remote area also, it is helping us to get the, the faster information, that is the time consumption to get the information, in a very short span. The time consumption is there, and even the technology is improving to help us for the better, the knowledge, to get the knowledge also. Okay, see here. So how this telecommunication or the communication process works, ICT, through this has been facilitated by satellite communication devices. Okay, so this communication or the telecommunication facilities, the information and the communication technology is basically, it has been facilitated by satellite communication devices. Okay, hope you are understanding now, children. So this is very much important. The technology is enhancing the globalization. You have to be, you have to know to explain how it is helping. So nowadays we know that the everything coming to online trading, online banking, online classes, the coaching classes, what we are doing now, everything we started to depend on this. Yes, communication technology, information and communication technology. So that is, the very much important factor which is enhancing this, yes, globalization. Okay, so we can see how it helps them, for the, what are the activities we can be doing this through the internet, which will be helping us, the internet and the computers, wherever you will be, we'll be getting the information, and it is helps us to get the information very faster and for the cheaper prices. So earlier and all, we can take it as an example, that's the banking sector. So how it was happening earlier, children? Yes, the ledger books, everything. If you just deposit, some amount today to some account which is there in Delhi, just imagine, it's not even out of country, just within the country, just from Perambalur to, take it as an example, at least to Chennai only. So how many days it will take to reach them? So the ledger has to be registered and that information has to be passed. But now within a single, the tip of your finger, you just transfer the amount within a fraction of seconds or the minutes, they can get the money. Not only the banking sector, even every sector it is, maximum these activities, the trading activities are depending on, yes, the information and even the communication mode. Okay. Yes, children. Even, we can send the information, the messages, that is email, or else we can send the voicemails. The communication is also, the quite easier. and it is quite less time consumption, and even the prices, the amount, the which we are investing on this also is becoming less. Okay, this is very much important, children. Just go through your textbook, and this is a compulsory question you will be expecting. Okay, how technology is influencing the globalization. Okay, yes, children. So we understood about how internet are how the computers are the information and the communication technology has been entered in all the field. Okay, not only in trade, not only in education, in all the field nowadays we started to depend on the computers and the technology or the communication technology. Okay, so we can see that instantly within a fraction of second or the minute we can get the information, whatever the necessary information we want, we can get it at the negotiable cost. It's not necessary to spend so much of amount also to get the information. Okay, so this is the way the technology is emerging or integrating to the development of globalization. Okay, so guys, this is very much important concept. Okay, there is one example in your textbook about the using the IT, information technology, in globalization, so that you have to just go through that, children. Okay, so that is what they are explaining in that example. They are telling that from India, that is the capital of India, that is Delhi. So whatever the even the printing of the magazine are the printing of the magazine also happens within India and will be sending to the London. So how it is happening? Because through the information technology only. So whatever the necessary information will be just printing, and whatever will be sending them for the correction, and again once the correction has been come back, and again will be printing that and will be sending to them through the airways. And even the payment for that, that is the payment for that also will be sent through online, that is through their account. So the technology is being improving so faster, so rapidly. So that is the reason it is helping for the globalization, to interconnection or to integrate the one country to another country. Okay, so these are all the important concepts you people should remember, children. Yes, so hope you all understood about the concepts, and finally we'll go for recapitulation. Guys, if any doubts, please let me know. Okay, see, how has information and technology stimulated globalization process? Explain with example. So we know that the information and the technology is very much important factor for the to enhance or to stimulate the globalization process. So how it is enhancing? So within a fraction of second we can get the information whatever we want for the reasonable cost, and it is activating through the satellites. And how it is working, children? So this telecommunication, mobile phones are the computers, through the internet, this all the activities is happening, that you have to explain in detail for this. Okay, and then what is globalization? You have to explain what is globalization. That means, yes, it is integration or interconnection between the countries. And then how does globalization helps in interconnection among different countries? That you have to explain. How the MNCs used to start up their production unit within a country where there'll be a cheaper production, and then the foreign investment will be made in that kind, those countries only, and then again foreign trade will enhance that with the examples you have to explain. And then describe the contribution of technology in promoting the process of globalization. So here you can explain about the any kind of technology, even the transport technology, information, and the communication technology, both you have to explain. So how the transport technology was there and now how it has been increased, and even about the information and communication technology also. Okay, hope you guys understood. If any doubts, guys, please let me know. I'm there to help you out. Hope you all are making your